It's taking a while. I'm just putting on some hand cream because the hands are dry. It's the yarn. How's everybody doing so far today? Can everybody hear me okay? Why does it say? Let's see. Now I can't handle my laptop. So I got. Oh, this was silly of me. How's it going? Hi, Cam. Hi, Barb. Nice to see you. Come in. Thanks, Barb. I never know because I don't have my assistant today to go in the other room and check the sound. Mr. Hook is not here. He's still at work. So it's just us. And my lotion, it's not lotion, it's called hand balm. It's really good stuff. I like it. It smells good, like lavender. Hi, Coping with Yarn. Coping with Yarn. Coping with Yarn. I forgot your first name. Oh, my memory when I get on here. It's like any memories, they disappear when I'm on live. Like I can't remember. Oh, okay. Coping with Yarn. Coping with Yarn. Lisa, you're the one that got locked out accidentally that couple weeks ago or 1 week ago. Now I remember. Okay. See? I'm not that bad. And now I should put on my, I shall put on my gloves. I've been getting a little pain in my carpal tunnel area. And then it goes all the way up here and then my shoulder. Overuse of my, too much crochet, too many washing dishes, too much folding clothes. I should have a staff for that, right? Hey, Maribel. My winner. Maribel, my winner. Speaking of winners, thanks for coming on and reminding me. I have to make that video that officially announces my giveaway for my tube-versary or potiversary, whatever you want to call it. March 30th, 2020 was the first video I made about yarn and as hook crochet. Disclaimer, I made 2 videos years ago, short ones with my dog. Those don't count. We're going with March 30th. That's the first video I posted as hook crochet. And oh my goodness, that is a crazy one. I should actually, Barb has staff for that. Your kids and your husband, let me actually go look for that first video I put. And I want to put the link in the description. I think I can do that while I'm on here. My internet is slow, so if I buffer, let me know. Ooh, that rhymes. I still haven't gotten my new mouse, so I'm a little bit nervous when I use this one. Yeah, 2011 is when I first posted 2 10-second videos about my dog. So those don't count. This one is like under a minute. I was a little nervous. I was using my phone. And here is the link. I'm going to put the link. In the chat. I'll put it in the chat. That's my first video. Go on it later. And that's what kicked it off. And if you see it, it's crazy that that's 1 year ago. Almost 1 year ago that I posted that. The title is called Look What I Made. And it's just amazing. I saw that. I posted that that particular granny square a year ago today. I said, I'm going to put this on my Facebook for my Facebook memories next year. So you know, like we were going to be all done with it in a year. And no, we're not. Thanks, Maribel. Hired help 3 hours a week on Wednesdays to take care of those things. My body just, you know what? I, someone, I have a bad back, Barb, and I have to have somebody come in once every few days and mop the floor and clean my bathrooms and deep clean my kitchen. And if my back says so, I have her vacuum the carpets too. People like, oh, you're so spoiled, but I'm not really spoiled. I have a bad back. It's really bad. It's like I I do just the tiniest thing, and oh my gosh, my back. That's from pushing wheelchairs for a few years. Both of my boys were in chairs, not full time. They did walk, but a lot of times when we went somewhere, they would use a wheelchair, like to the grocery store. I've told this story before. Both of them had to sit in a wheelchair while I went grocery shopping. I don't know how. I don't know how I did that. I can't imagine pushing two chairs and having a grocery cart because the chairs didn't have like a basket on them. So I don't know. I blocked it off in my memory. Oh, you really? Oh man, she's a tornado. Oh, cleaning tornado. Because I know what a tornado is. My son Bradley is a tornado. He's like the Tasmanian devil. He likes to Bradlify my house. Little drops of Bradley all over my house. that's that's what we call it. But a cleaning tornado, now that's a tornado I will take. I hope I'm not crooked today. If I am, I apologize. I think there may be something that needs to be adjusted on my tripod. So I don't know. I way back when I first got it, I let my son use it, and in Bradley style, he kind of broke it, but we we were able to fix it. It might have been just a temporary fix, so we'll see. There's something like jiggly loose. Okay, well, I got myself a new pair of reading glasses. I realized that my prescription has changed for reading glasses. I went from a 1.25 up to a 2.0. And these are my new reading glasses, and oh, much better, much better. I can read little things now. But I I think my prescription got bad because of using the phone at night. I don't have any special blue light or anything, but I use my phone at night. I know I shouldn't. I know that. I use my phone. I look at it when I wake up in the middle of the night. It's a very bad habit, and I'm conscious of it. That's the first step, right? All right, let me see here. All right, what does Barb say? Oh, okay. In 3 hours, she has vacuumed top to bottom, make the beds, did the bathroom, upstairs, downstairs, mop the floors, front door to back door, clean the kitchen, and she did the window. Oh my gosh. Yay. Cam said, my left hip is bad from a childhood injury. My friend pushed me in the store. I remember you telling me that story. Oh, thanks, Maribel. I know, it's so I know I should turn the brightness of my phone down, and I don't. I'm stubborn. I know I should. These glasses, uh, it's tricky now to try on glasses because you're like, did someone with COVID try on these glasses? But how else are you gonna see how they look on you? I know when my son went to get glasses from our eye doctor said, whatever glasses you try on, don't put back. Leave them here, and I will sanitize them, and then I'll put them back. So we knew that they were sanitized. And I'm trying to go see him because I need a new pair of glasses, like for seeing. Like instead of wearing contacts, glasses, I need a new pair of glasses. I called him and he called me back. He's like, I'm still in the hospital. I got COVID, then I got a stroke. I need therapy. He was in the ventilator. They put him on a ventilator, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, be okay. That was in February that he called me, beginning of February, I think, because I called him end of January. And so, what are we in? Like almost end of March. So I don't know. I don't want to bother him, but I do. I know he'll call me when he's ready, but I mean, just in case, you never know. Something could happen, you know, and I might have to temporarily seek another eye doctor, even though I really like my eye doctor. He's a good guy. He's very informative. Okay, this is what I'm working on. I was at Hobby Lobby and I decided to start another project. And this is the back of it. Okay, so this is a granny square that I'm making. I think I know I showed you the last time we were on, but I was only on red. And so I've gotten all the way up to the purple, and now I'm on it's called kale. Now after the kale, I'm going to add the teal. So every color that's next to each other kind of matches. Now every color doesn't necessarily go together, and I know that, but that's done purposely. So it's kind of like a crazy scrap can, but kind of more organized scrap can. And this one is soft yarn. It's not scratchy, and it's not hard to work with. It's the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek from Hobby Lobby, and it's quite expensive. I mean, let's see. I'll tell you how much it is. Well, $4 for 232 yards. Now, I only get this at 30% off. Or when they had a coupon, I would use a coupon and buy one at a time for 40% off. They got rid of their coupon, so I could only buy yarn when it's 30% off all yarn. But I'm going to try. The last time I bought yarn was actually the first day of spring. So let me see if I can go all spring without purchasing any new yarn that I don't have a project for. Hey, Joe. Cousin Joe is here. Yes, right, Cam? I agree. So let's say I want to make this bigger and I need more yarn. Before I go to the store, I'm going to look in my stash to see if I have more soft and sleek. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm giving you an example. Now, if I don't have any, then I'll get yarn for that. I'm going to try not to create new projects. I have some projects that in the back of my head that I want to work on. I might need yarn for that. But I'm not just going to go, you know how you go to Hobby Lobby or go to Joann's or go to Michael's and just browse and this looks nice. I'm just going to get that. I'm going to try not to do that anymore. Okay. And I just got a text. I just got need to. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I couldn't stay on longer today. I had an electrician gonna come and look at my lighting in my bedroom. It's flickering, and so they just canceled. So that's why I came on a little early, and this works out good today, Joe, because Joe, since you're here, I'll tell you, I was going to have that electrician guy come. He was supposed to come here at 4 o'clock my time. I usually stay on until 4:30 my time to raid Dana. I wasn't going to be able to do that today because I would have had to get off the live to let him in and explain to him what's going on. So this makes I get to stay on longer today. Oh, you got bandages on your fingers. Oh, you mean no crochet, huh? What happened, Barb? What are you winning? Wait. Joe, what are you winning? I don't know. Tell me what you're winning. Oh, you're still crocheting. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good for you. You're like the mailman. Neither rain, nor snow, nor sleet. How does that go? We have a saying in the U.S. that the mail goes out no matter what the weather is, and I guess that's like crochet for you. No matter what is going on, you have to crochet. I didn't win, Lord. You won. Who won what? All right, Cam is gonna caffeinate himself over there. This shouldn't cut my fingers on a crazy sharp. Oh. See, occupational hazard. Occupational hazard. You know what today is? Today is the day that my husband will come home and I will say to him, remember when you asked me what it is I do all day? Well, today I didn't do it. Yes, I didn't. I didn't usually wake up and I empty the dishwasher. That's my first task. And then I do some laundry or fold laundry from the day before. Something. I did nothing. Oh, nothing. Oh, is that a game? Oh, I missed that. I missed that game. I don't know. Oh, that's what it is. That's what started the little game. That must have been something you guys talked about in a previous live. Saying the April 6th, they said we don't have to. I know. I know, Joe. I know I got that text from my news. I would still want. Me too, Barb. OCD. I had OCD before. So now with this it's even worse. So with the mask, I've seen people wear, where their nose is showing. Now, I still prefer to cover my nose. To me it just feels uncomfortable. It's like half on. Anyway, I would prefer, and I've said this before, if I go to Burger King or Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Subway or Jimmy John's and the guys or the gals preparing my food, they'll be talking. I prefer them to wear a mask because I've learned about droplets and droplets occur all the time. I'm probably spewing out droplets right now on my computer, which is why when you look at your computer, there's a lot of dots on the screen. That's because droplets. So if I'm going to Jimmy John's or Subway or McDonald's and the guy's making my sandwich and he's talking to his coworker, droplets are going to fall on my sandwich, right? I prefer that they make it a standard thing for food, people who prepare food. What would you call them? Food prep people. I prefer that they wear the mask as standard practice. Standard practice, that's the word. Here is the USPS motto: neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. Boy, that's a mouthful, Cam. Thanks, Cam. Cammy is my Google guy. Cammy, you're my Google guy. Thanks. Google guy. That's a new name. Tell me if you hate it. I won't call you that if you hate it. But yeah, so the mask thing, I'm all for it since I have OCD and germophobia anyway. So you're going to cover yourself up. You're not going to touch me. That's fine with me. But I will tell you this many a time. Has this happened to you? Okay, if you're at a restaurant, you can take your mask off and we weren't always able to go to restaurants. For many months, restaurants were closed. Then they opened, then they closed again for dine-in. Now, the other day, we were at a restaurant. This happened twice in 1 week. I got up from the table to get a napkin or whatever. I have no mask on. I'm like mortified. I feel like you would feel like if you went outside without your pants or something. Oh my gosh. And that has, your Jada's, oh, she changed her employee of the month? Okay. Because before wasn't it some other girl, right? Um, so yes, what was I saying? That happened to a lot of people that I know. Happened to my husband. Happened to my aunt. You take it off while you can, and then if you go into a store, like my son happened to him, he went into a store without his mask because he's carrying his mask. Where were we? What store was that? What store was that we went in? And he had to go back out, and I'm like, what are you doing? He had to put his mask on. Where did we go? I don't know. I can't think of it. That could have been a dream. I dream very vividly. A lot of vivid dreams. But yeah, the mask. It's a very controversial, and I don't know why, subject for a lot of people. But I don't wear it or not wear it for any particular political reasons. I wear it because I am afraid of germs. I have a fear of germs. In the first place, I've lived like this most of my life, all of my adult life, I've lived like this, just afraid of germs and OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Things have got to be straightened out. And the only reason I can live the way I do is because of medication. If it weren't for the medication, I would not be able to leave the house because it's a scary world out there when you think of it. All the germs, all the people. Yes, it was Jada's last employee of the month. Didn't show up, and Jada. Oh man, so I kicked her out. Oh my gosh, you get you got bumped up. Okay, I had it today. We went to Sven's dyslexia therapy, and it is in the same building as a doctor, and we were leaving with masks on, and this doctor walked us out of his office without a mask. My glare made him turn around and go, oh yeah, I know, you have to be like mask police. Well, the last time I was at my church, I usually, before the pandemic, I would greet people. I would say hi. You were supposed to shake hands. I didn't like that. They would always say, come on, shake hands. Whatever. Now we can't shake hands. I think that's wonderful. But we still say hi. And now, then they gave us counters to count the people as they walked in. The last time I went to my church, they said, we're not counting anymore. We're done with that. I went, okay. So, I'm letting everybody in. I see people coming, masks, first nose is exposed. Another person comes in, masks is down here. Another person comes in just with the shield, but everything's open. Okay. What's the protocol? They never said to me, if you see somebody without wearing a mask, make sure they wear a mask. I mean, there's a sign out on the door that says you must wear a mask, but they never said anything to me like about being a mask police. And then I did see couple months ago, I did see somebody be a mask police, but he wasn't a greeter or usher. He was a guy who usually makes sure that all the lights are in order, all the people who are supposed to be doing what they're doing show up. He's the everyman. You know, he's the jack of all trades of our church. So he did tell somebody to put their mask on, but I feel like that's, you know, he's the guy you go to when you need something, when you need, you know, something fixed or a supply of paper towels in the bathroom. He makes sure that gets done. He doesn't actually do it, but he makes sure somebody does that. You need somebody for that. You know, I went to a church that the pastor did that for his own church. It's not a good combination, in my opinion, to be the pastor of the church and then the guy who makes sure everything gets done, like who actually takes care of it, changes the toilet paper or refills the toilet paper, puts soap in the soap dispenser, or makes sure somebody mops the floor or gets the garbage taken out or calls the, you know, pays the bills for the. I don't think it should be the same guy. I think it should be a different person for doing most of those things, or a person to make sure somebody does those things. That's just my opinion, my humble opinion. Okay. Well, I didn't talk about the weather today. There's not much to talk about. It's only 48. Only 48. Yeah, like 4 months ago, I wouldn't have said only 48. But it was like in the 60s, the upper 60s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's why I say it's only 48. Very gloomy, but not no, I wouldn't say very gloomy. It's just not sunny out. Cam says, my church, you cannot enter unless you have your mask covering your mouth and nose, and you have to wear a mask with the face shield. Yeah, tell me why. Tell me this, Cam. Why, when I went to the store, I went to Costco, one of the safest stores, the cashiers were just wearing the face shields. What they did handle my items, you know, they took, you know, my items and scanned it and were talking at the same time. You know, I had to go wipe down everything when I came home. But my husband even saw on the shield, he saw all the droplets on the shield. And I didn't notice, but my husband did. So I don't know. It's like, even I went to the doctor, he was wearing his mask on his chin. So I don't know anymore. I don't know. And let me tell you, the only reason I can just calmly talk about this and not be freaked out, and I can actually stay at Costco while I see this happen, and stay at church while I see these people come in, and not leave my doctor while I see him wear his chin mask. The only reason I could function like that is because of my medicine. Now, if it weren't for that, mm-mm. In fact, I don't know how most people with worse OCD than me. Let me take that back. I have pretty bad OCD. There are some people with OCD walking around. I'm not on meds, and they need to be. They need to be to make their family happy, because OCD, you can live like that if you're alone, and if you just mind your own business and you don't go anywhere. You can live like that. You don't need meds. But if you're among people, you know, your family, your friends, your coworker, you really, it's hard to have OCD. I had two boys. It was hard. So I had to take my medicine if I was gonna be able to function as a mother, as a human. Because I mean, the things that I would see before I had kids that people did, I would, oh, oh my gosh. Like the sound, I'm going to get graphic here. Okay, see, Barb, they're not allowed. I'm going to get graphic here. The worst sound in my life, the worst sound, in my opinion, is the sound. We were talking about this yesterday because we saw it on TV. The sound of a toilet flushing and the door opening. And I'm not talking about a public bathroom. I'm talking about a home bathroom, an office bathroom. The toilet flushes and the door opens. What's missing? What's missing? You tell me. The face shield won't protect your eyes, mouth, and nose because it's open. You still have to wear a mask to cover your nose and mouth, even the shield. Yeah, I agree. It should be all this and the shield. Maybe even safety goggles, gloves, but that's not a substitution for washing your hands. Yes, Barb, the flush, then the door opening. What happened to the sink? Why didn't I hear the water? That's the worst sound. It was on the first episode of Schitt's Creek, where I don't know if you all are Schitt's Creek's fan, but they enter their motel and the mayor lets them in and shows them around. So he sits on the bed and makes himself at home, and they're looking like, when is this dude gonna leave? So then the mayor's like, I need to use your bathroom. So then hours go by apparently, and he comes out. You hear the flush, you hear the door open, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no, no. It wasn't on TV. It didn't happen in real life. It didn't happen to me, but it hurt my soul to watch that. So you can imagine if I didn't take medicine and that ever happened in real life. Oh man, my reaction would not be a good one. I see David is here. Hi, David. We're just talking about masks and germs and shields, and different people have different opinions about those things. And I know that's not political for me. It's all about the germs. I have a germophobia, have OCD, diagnosed with OCD for about 25 years now. Not that I didn't have it before 25 years. I just got diagnosed 25 years ago. So, but I've been like this almost all my life. This happened to me. Hey, Dana. Dana, I have good news. You didn't even hear the bad news. So this good news is not going to mean anything. But I will tell you, the bad news was I wasn't going to be able to stay on until you're live because I had a repairman come in. The good news is he canceled on me. So I will be staying here and rating your live. So there you go. And I meant to even message you about it. I didn't even message you. That was on my list of things to do before I go live. I have so many things that I want to do in my head before I go live. Is it just me? I feel like, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. Is it because of the OCD? I'm like overthinking it. Oh, see, Barb is running playlists. Nice. That's good. We have to do that for each other. And I am just working on my giant granny square. This will be like for the couch. Because I made the corner to corner one for the couch. It is just too darn big. I may just put it on my bed instead of the blanket that I do have. I'll need a sheet though. I usually don't sleep with a sheet. I'm not talking about fitted sheets. I'm talking about the sheet. Oh, the flat sheet. Yeah. I usually don't use one. I usually just use a blanket. But with this yarn blankets, I think you need a flat sheet for that. Definitely. So yesterday, even though it was Wednesday, we had taco. We didn't have Taco Tuesday, but we had Wednesday taco. We had the tacos, the steak, the beans, the rice, the salsa, the tostadas, the tortillas, the chihuahua cheese, the pico de gallo, even my husband with the cerveza. So it was quite a meal yesterday. They're called top sheets. Yeah. I don't use one, but if I use the yarn blanket, I'm going to need one. Yeah. The only thing that I realized with yarn, and this yarn doesn't do it, it's anti-pill. Okay, so it's low pill fiber. Can you see that? Low pill fiber. Meaning other yarn is high pill. It pills. I don't like that look when on yarn. It bugs me. So this one, that's why I'm getting this low pill. And my husband entered. Speak of the devil. We were just talking about our meal yesterday. Yeah. Okay. So Barb, even though it also is cold here at night, I have to sleep with the window open. I get hot. I get so hot. It's horrible, awful. It keeps me up at night. Well, it actually wakes me up. The hot flashes wake me up. Somebody asked me, "What does it feel like? Do you just feel like you're sweating or what?" My body feels like a lamp. Like I'm a lamp, like I'm a light bulb, and I'm just hot. It's not a comfortable feeling. It's awful. It messes up my day because I don't get proper sleep. And I've tried everything there is to try. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I haven't tried everything, but it seems like I've tried a lot. Hey, Granny, you've been missing your lives. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get and you came in just as I was saying. My schedule's gone way crazy because I haven't been able to sleep all night through the night because hot flashes wake me up. I am the same. Even in winter, I sleep with the window open. Low blood pressure, so I am cold all the time. That hot flashes were the worst. Yeah, I used to have low blood pressure, and I used to be cold all the time. Now I don't have low blood pressure, and I'm hot all the time. Yes, sweaty. Yeah. In fact, I went to the doctor on Monday, and the nurse took my blood pressure while I was having a, a hot flash. And on top of that, the nurse was talking a lot, fast, 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 and asking me questions. So I was talking and hot flash. No wonder my number was really yucky. It was a yucky number. And so the doctor comes in and he's like, "What's your blood pressure?" I said, "Well, because the nurse was talking a lot and I was having a hot flash." So he redid it, and yeah, it was lower. So those hot flashes, they're so yeah, Granny, my schedule. I have my sleep schedule is what it is, not my schedule. My sleeping pattern. I am not able to sleep lately all night, so I tend to take naps. And like Sunday, well, I was late for my live, and because I took a nap. Oh, I didn't even go on your live because I was napping. It's because the night before I was having a hot flash. Oh, hot flashes are the worst. I've been missing readings and folks. I have to go through some replays to write down all the folks I've been missing. Yeah, because you wanna read, but then you wanna talk, and sometimes it's cool. People talk in the people. No, wait. People talk in the chat over there or down there if you're on your phone to themselves. They talk amongst each other, which is cool too. I know a lot of YouTubers that don't acknowledge any of the chat, which I think you should acknowledge a couple of them once in a while, once every few minutes at least. I see that Crystal was live the other day. Now, when I used to watch her religiously, she didn't go live often, but um, I see that she's live, and I heard that she was live a couple weeks ago. So is she going live more? I will be glad when the time changes this weekend, so I am back to normal on my end. Did we have our time change? So you're 2 weeks later than we are. You change your time 2 weeks later? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. For like the whole You got to figure out where, especially you, Barb, you have friends in other parts of the world like and you have to figure out, okay, what time is it there? It used to be 12 hours difference. Now it's 13 hours difference or whatever. You know what I mean? But the, I know the Philippines, I always get mixed up with the Philippines. Is it 12 hours ahead or 13 or 11? I knew it's around 12. If it wasn't 12, it was either 11 or 13. Because we will get a phone call. We get a phone call from my father-in-law it's morning for him, but it's dinner time for us. So it's we can't always answer him. Even though I'd like to answer, and I told my husband, answer your dad. You never know when it's the last time he calls you, you know? And so the one time he called, he's like, you answer, answer. It's your father-in-law. I got sidetracked because my father-in-law used to live here for many years, many, many, many years. As he got older, he decided to go back to the Philippines. I think it's been 4 years, maybe 5. He stopped speaking English. So now he's like, I'm out of practice. I can't figure out the words for this. Oh, where am I? Okay. What's weird is that the U.S. changed when we do the time change a few years ago. There can be no other reason except that someone stood to make money from the change. Yeah, because it's all about the money, honey. Uh-huh. I wish we keep it like this. I know there's a lot of states they're saying we're done with that because when fall, I know the days start getting shorter when summer starts, right? Just like the days get longer when winter begins. So by the end of summer, it's really dark. And that's already depressing. Then in October, you're going to make it worse by making it darker, even more darker. And then that's when we get a lot of people with their seasonal affective disorders getting triggered, that time change. Like it affects everything. The sun affects everything, even the moon. I remember in was it Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey when he pulled in the moon for Jennifer Aniston, and then that caused so many things to happen all over the world with earthquakes and tornadoes or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It changed a lot of things because the moon and the sun, they're in charge. That's my opinion. I think it might be a fact, but my observation. Okay, Barbara's going to be right back. Okay, she's having a big mug of cherry and strawberry tea. I hope you enjoy that. That's not something I would like to drink, but you enjoy that. And cheers. I'm seeing these honest here. Okay, thanks, Aunt. My aunt just texted me. She's watching. I'm just honest. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not into strawberry flavored stuff. I'm not, or cherry flavored. I don't know why. I don't know when, because I used to be a strawberry shortcake freak fanatic when I was a little girl. But all of a sudden, that smell just irritates me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But I like a mango flavored, orange flavored, lemon, lime, all that stuff. But if it's cherry, strawberry, no. But I hope you enjoy your tea. This is why I decorate for the seasons. So there is lights and colors to combat the winter depression. Yeah, and then it's like it's not even it's not only the darkness. It's the cold. Like they're cold. Like it's no fun being cold. Granted, it's not fun being hot. I was just explaining to you about my hot flashes. Not fun being hot. But there's something about a nice, warm, sunny day puts you in the best mood, right? So there's a huge difference between fresh strawberries or cherries or strawberries. Right, David? Exactly. I can eat cherries. I can eat strawberries. Love them. I will eat strawberries until I get full. I will eat cherries until I puke. Love cherries, love strawberries. But if it's artificial flavoring, no, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Zach is here. Yeah, I don't care for strawberry soda. I like grape soda, though. Granny, grape soda, orange soda, lime, well, Sprite, ginger ale. Oh my gosh. Ginger ale. I am like addicted to ginger ale. I love ginger ale. After my my guilty pleasure is pickles. I like to eat pickles. I love pickles. And after pickles, I wash them down with ginger ale. Just this is my one of my favorite meals. Mm. Okay, you have the real fruit in your tea. Well, that's better. And I'm not really a tea person. I'm more of a coffee drinker. I like to drink my coffee, even though I've gone up to 2 weeks without having coffee. This is new. Just this since I was like 45. I started get like I don't need coffee. Maybe younger than 45. I didn't need coffee every day, but that's a big difference. I used to have a lot of coffee all day long and not any water. So now I try to drink more water than I do anything. Oh, Asian Zen snack mix. What consists of an Asian Zen snack mix? Pray tell. Can I ask? I prefer natural flavoring or sweetener over fake sweetener. Yeah, all that candy has artificial. Like a Swedish fish, I can't eat the red ones, but I love the Swedish fish when they're in green or yellow and orange. Love green, yellow, and orange candy. I don't like coffee. Never like the taste. Zach, well, coffee is not for everybody. I was going to say something cute, but no, I changed my mind. Coffee is not for everybody. Just like tea is not for me, coffee is not for you. Wouldn't it be wouldn't it be that easy? Like you say I prefer coffee, you say I prefer tea, I say I crochet, that person says I knit. Wouldn't it be nice if you say your political party, the other person says, well, I have the opposite party, and you could go on with your life. But when you talk about parties, if you don't have the same party as the other person, there becomes this friction between two people. Not all the time, but a lot. Di goes here. Hi. Why is that? The friction. I could say to you, I like dogs, and you say I like cats. Okay, good, nice. You say I like coffee. I like tea. You say I like I like it cold. You say I like it hot temperature. Temperature. You say I like pizza. Well, I like hamburgers. Pick. But political parties, oh my gosh, it's like if you don't agree, there's friction, and that's horrible. I don't think that's fair. This freshly ground coffee that Julie blessed me with. Oh, Asians. Oh, I thought you were talking. Wait, didn't you say it was a snack mix? Asian send snack mix. Wait. Oh, Granny, are you talking about coffee or snack mix, or both? Because this look, I'm loving this Asian Zen snack mix. Or is that coffee? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, two different things. Okay. So what's in the snack mix? Oh, it's dark red. Really? Zach just had an orange. Oranges are good. I love oranges. Yeah. I once made my water. I took a whole orange and I sliced it. I took a lime, excuse me, and I sliced it, and took a lemon and I sliced it, and I put all of it in a gallon of water. And I put a little bit of sugar water in there too. And then I let it sit overnight, and I thought it was going to be the best tasting thing. Not really. Not really. I didn't care for it, but it looked really pretty. Just dry fruit. See, I'm yawning. It's because my sleep pattern is messed up because of the hot flashes. Um, I don't know. I wish if they didn't wake me up, I guess I would wake up sweaty, but they do wake me up. The Asian snack mix is a combo of honey sesame sticks, rice crackers, peanuts, and cashews, wasabi peas. I think those are kind of hot, right? But everything else, yes, please. Especially those honey sesame sticks. 6 more flowers, and I could put this fairy house together. That is going to take a while with all the details on it. Wow, that sounds pretty. I got this pattern sent to me. It's a whole Easter egg basket with eggs and little birdies. And it's amigurumi, Barb. And I thought of you. You might like to make that because you like amigurumi. I cannot get that down pat. I have trouble. Um, I'll tell you what. I've said this before. This yarn, you must, no excuses. Put it in a ball before you start using it. You must, because the yarn bark is just unforgiving. Bevvy's Craft Plans is here. Hello. Ah, there goes my Google guy with his little his facts. Okay, so what was I saying? So even making that into a ball, that action, my hand being like that, it hurts my hands. So there's certain movements that I can't do. I mean, it's surprising, pleasantly surprising that I can crochet without having pain. But these gloves offer support too. Are you trying to stay focused on 2 whips, Granny? How are you doing on that? That's good. I gotta put that on silent. Oh, I might have hung up on the wrong person, but I really can't take a phone call while I'm on YouTube. Hopefully they'll leave a message. Hopefully. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Yeah, I can't eat anything spicy. My palate just does not like spicy things so much that even my pickles that I love, that's the spiciest thing I can have. And they're not spicy pickles. They're just regular pickles, regular dill pickles. And I find them spicy for me. But they're delicious. So I could see why you have something spicy and at the same time you like it. So you like the taste of it. So you're willing to sacrifice that hotness in your mouth. And that's how I feel about pickles. Pickles are the hottest thing I could have. And just thinking about it, I'm getting a little tingle on my tongue. Just thinking about how I feel about pickles. But I'm telling you, I think it is time for me to have a cup of coffee. Daigo's extending her drawing. Okay. The drawing for the fundraiser. Okay. Bevy's Craft planned. Becky, she walked to the Dollar Tree. I just lost that. How far is the Dollar Tree from your house? Mm-hmm. Right, Cammy. Mm-hmm. I still have yet to go to my Dollar General this year. I mean, I like to go because every time I do go, I find very useful things, and every time I go, I'm glad I went. It's very nice stuff in the Dollar General, in my opinion. It's not your mother's dollar store. Yeah, it has changed over the years. The dollar store. I gotta see. But honestly, I have to stop bringing new things in this house without getting rid of old things. I try to live life like a minimalist. I try, you know. I'm not the perfect minimalist, but that's a goal to have the least amount of stuff possible. So my my rule is when I bring something from the store, something has to leave. If not every time, every other time, you know. But lately I haven't been getting rid of anything. And you are if you've been with my channel for a while, you would remember me back in May. I got a dumpster in my house, and out of my house, delivered to my in my parking lot, and I went down and I got rid of a lot of stuff, and I invited my neighbors. If you want to pitch anything, feel free to use the dumpster. It's way more than enough room. And so we got rid of a lot of stuff, and I felt so much better. And then I knew I still had to do little drawers here and there, and I didn't. I never did. And then Amazon happens all the time, and you always, wow, this is a good deal, until I'm purchasing stuff too often. I feel like it's getting out of hand. Like I have too many. Well, you all know that I have too much yarn, but that's different. My minimalistic lifestyle and yarn don't like each other. They don't like each other. All right. Oh, a mile. Oh my gosh. That's like my Hobby Lobby is. It's not a mile, but if you come in here, you won't be seen on camera. Okay. I have to remember to always go through Dana's link when I purchase from Amazon. Granny, I think my husband goes through he's got it set up that he goes to somebody, one of his friends has a link, and he's been doing that. So, but yeah, those are good helpers, those links. Excuse me, I have to get something for my son. Sorry about this. My son, I'll tell you, he's kind of spoiled. I'll tell you that much. Mommy does about everything. What does he want me to do? What do you want me to do? Wait, what? What? What did you want? Oh, wait, maybe you can hear. What does he want me to do? Oh, dear, hold on. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. What did you want me to do? What did you want me to do? Where's your Mountain Dew? I don't see it, but I'll look again. Sorry. Look. Yeah, I don't see it. See? Am I blind? Here. I see it now. I see it. Sorry, guys. Oh, oh, this boy. Red Mountain Dew. That's like the worst thing you could drink, isn't it? Red Mountain Dew. What do you think? Sorry. I didn't lose anybody, so that's good. Thank you for staying and being patient. And let me get rid of this notification on my phone. That person who just called me, they did leave a voicemail, so that's good. I have a virtual doctor's appointment tomorrow. Virtual. Those are always fun. The last time he couldn't get through to me, so he called my son's phone, which is the emergency phone. So I had to do the virtual through my son's phone. And then, like, I don't know. Yeah, Barb. Oh my gosh. That boy, I tell you, he's kind of spoiled. Only because of COVID, only because of pandemic. I tried to keep him, a lot of people are unemployed. He's not in a relationship right now, which is fine with me. He's done with school, so he's at home. But, pandemic is like you can't see your friends. You can't see you got everything is virtual. It's I can't say the word for what it is. So I've been trying to do a lot of things for him, whatever I can. And because mental health, you got to take care of your mental health. So he's been getting spoiled. If he wants a special dinner, I'll make it for him. If he wants, to go out to eat, he's got a taste for this restaurant. And hey, mom, you want to come? Sure, let's go, and that's what you got, this pandemic is just, I know, it's the same as a regular appointment, Sanita. Right, exactly. It shouldn't be, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Pandemic, it just has changed a lot of things. Some good, yeah. Some, don't get me wrong, some good, but a lot of things are just not necessarily bad, but different. You've changed everything. Ola Joe's furls hooks. Oh, furls hooks. Like I got my furls hooks. I still can't get used to the furls hook. The tip of it. I don't like that sharp. It's pointy. This part right here. You saw your cousin for the first time in about a year. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's sad, but I mean, so my son, he asked me to do something. Ordinarily I would have said, do it yourself, but no, I gotta go easy on him. He's got it rough. He's got it rough. You know why he's got it rough? Because there's not a lot he has. That's rough. So I want to make sure that he's okay. He's in that vulnerable age, where mental health can go south fast. And I want to take care and make sure that doesn't happen. Nothing happens concerning that. And so he's getting a little spoiled, but that's okay. No one's gonna come and arrest me for spoiling my child, who's not a child. He's a grown man, but that's okay. I'm gonna spoil him. Okay, but I have started hating the term the new normal. I know, Barb, the new normal. Shut up. Not you, Barb, but just that phrase. I hate that. Oh my gosh. Okay, Barb, you do the same with your oldest two? Yeah, because it's a hard way of life we're living right now. So, Granny, the reason why I didn't return my furls is because it's so pretty. I got the Furls Odyssey. Such a pretty hook. I'm not getting rid of it. I love that hook. I can't. I try to use it sometimes just for fun. It's so pretty. I'm not getting rid of it. It's such a pretty hook. Somebody even offered to buy it from me. No, it's mine. Even if I can't use it, I love it. It's just like the giant hook that I have that I will never use. It's just nice to have in your collection, which is not very minimalistic of me. And I'm, like I said, I try to live a minimalist lifestyle. But it's hard when you have a hobby, a crafty hobby. That it's almost, they don't, it's like oil and water. You want to have minimalism, you want to have a hobby. You can't have both. Mine are grown too, but only by age to me. Guy goes back. Barb says her daughter is stuck inside as she is at risk health wise. So I bought her a full set of Baby Yoda lounge clothing so she was comfy dressed in something fun. So sweet. Yeah, I know, if you're online, even if you're school, you're online learning, even if you were working at home, you're still inside. You're still not going to an amusement park. You're not going to a movie theater. You're not going to a bar and hanging out at the coffee shop with your friends. Maybe for a few minutes you're at the restaurant, and then you leave right away because why hang out in there? But it's not the same. Even if you did go to the movies, I imagine you're you're aware of what could be on the seat. So you're like me, how I always was. I would go to the movies and like, oh, remind myself to change my clothes when I come home because I don't know who sat here before me. So so it's not the same anymore. She had no clue. All of a sudden, a huge box of Baby Yoda lounge clothing and rainbow vans. Oh my gosh, how nice. Cammy has asthma, so he's at risk. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm at risk, but I think I qualify for a shot, but because of my weight, technically I'm obese. Technically, that's a hard word to read, but that's how doctors say that you're not typical. You're not the weight you should be according to their chart. So then they label you as obese. And so that makes you eligible to get a shot. But it's still not. I'm gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait. I don't go to too many places. I go to the grocery store. I rarely go to the restaurant. Rarely. And then I go to doctors. And some of those doctors are virtual. Now Monday I went to the doctor, and like I said, my doctor wore his chin on he wore his mask on his chin, and he's like, "Well, I've already been vaccinated." So I'm like, I don't know where we stand on if you're vaccinated, and then should you wear a mask? But then how do I know that you were vaccinated? I see you with no mask. I don't know. It's a whole big deal, right? Oh yeah, chemo destroyed your immune system. Hmm. Cammy, I see that on people's charts. People see. I've had many conversations where people I know saw that on their chart. It said like morbidly obese, and I'm like, well, that's a horrible word. That's a horrible word. 95%. Are you saying that I? Okay, so I heard 95%. If you don't go out, wait, if you go out into the world, out of your house, you have a 5% chance of getting COVID. So you're 95% chance of not getting COVID, right? And if you get the shot, one shot says 76% chance of not getting COVID. Only 76. So I'm doing math in my head. I'm safe, no shot, 95%. If the shot, if I get the shot, I'm safe 76%. So or even if it is a shot that has 95%, I was 95% okay before the shot. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't like that term, Dana. It's yeah, that's why I am eligible for a shot because I have obesity. That's a horrible word. I don't like that word. So Bart, you had the shot and you're still wearing a mask. So that that is confusing to me. So I'm just gonna wait my turn. I know a lot of people are still in line for their shot, so I'll just sit back and wait my turn. You know, and we'll see what happens. And right now it's hard to get a shot. You got to scramble for an appointment. Make sure you're there, and it's who was it who said there are lies, damn lies, and statistic. Who was it who said that there? What, David? Over here, everyone is wearing a mask. Shots or not. David, I'm confused. What about the statistics? About the 95%? Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. But people, everybody's raising their hand for that morbidly obese uh, club. It's just that I don't like that term. Well, I heard a doctor today. I think it's a Mark. Oh, who was it who said there are lies, damn lies, and statistics? Oh, okay. So he said lies, damn lies, and statistics. Yeah, Mark Twain said that. Yeah, you don't know what's you don't know what to believe, you know. But this doctor said the reason why people in like a lot of other countries in Asia, they don't have our resources, but they're still not getting as sick as we are. He said that is because they are not obese like Americans. That's what he said, not what I said. David lost 250 pounds and I'm still not healthy. My gosh. I I had lost 50 pounds one time and I didn't do it the healthy way and I got sick. I did it by not eating and I lost 50 pounds. So that put me in the hospital. So I had to quit that lifestyle. Sanita's work gave her a letter that says she's eligible to get it because she's considered essential, but I work from home, so I don't need it right now. Yeah, if you don't need it, let somebody else who absolutely needs it get theirs. I have a friend, she can't get an appointment. She's in her 80s and she's got trouble making an appointment. Let those people get it first. Not all of the older people got it yet. Oh, Bevy. Okay, it was okay. So you've lost a good amount of weight. See, Google guy got your back, David. I am losing weight slowly because I am prone to stop eating entirely. I am trying to not eat after I start to feel full. Sometimes I'll eat and I still feel hungry, but I've learned the trick like, okay, maybe I ate it so fast that my brain hasn't caught up to realize I'm not hungry anymore. So I'll wait 5 minutes, and if I still am hungry, then I'll have some more. Usually, after 5 minutes, my brain has caught up and said, okay, we don't need any food. Sugar free and low fat. Mm. I'm trying to eat stuff that's not packaged. That's not always possible for me. I know. And I try, if I do eat packaged foods, to eat the package that's labeled as healthy, even though it's not really healthy. But sometimes I do splurge and I will have spam. We are a spam loving family. We love our spam. That's the worst healthy. That's the least healthiest thing that I eat. What helps me is drinking a glass of water before I start eating. So you have something in your stomach. Yes. Fortunately, I always have water near me. So I'm always drinking my water. So I don't know if will it still work for me if I down a big glass of water? I don't know if you're listening. Uh, my husband, I don't know if he's still here. Are you still here? Because I have to tell you something. And I can't text you because my phone is right there. Avoiding packaged food and eating fresh foods as much as possible is the best way to go. Packaged food has so many chemicals. The high fructose corn syrup. I know, and there's high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, in not even sweet things. Like it's in spaghetti sauce. Some spaghetti sauce. Not the spaghetti sauce I use, but it's in a lot of spaghetti sauce. Yeah, bacon and spam. Yes, please. Bacon is the only part, and spam is the only part of the pig that I will have. No. Salami, too. Salami I like. But that's it. I won't eat like a cutlet, a pork cutlet. Oh, I don't like it. Ugh. No. Okay, so you're online. Mr. Hook, the electrician, is not going to be able to make it today. I just got a text that he is running late and he's going to have to reschedule. So there you go. Well, if you've never tried Spam Zach, I'd say keep it that way, because if you like it, you can't get enough of it, and it's really bad for you, but it's really good, tasty. Full glass of water right before you start eating a meal will help you feel full sooner, and it helps against overeating. Bev says bacon, Lord help us. So you love a pork roast. That's where it ends for me. I like a bacon, I like my spam, and I like my salami. And that's about it. But that cutlet, I can't. Mm-mm. I I don't know. Well, one time I was out to eat. I went out to eat with my husband and my father-in-law, and they're from the Philippines, and they like the pig. They like the pig so much. Sometimes they just cook the whole pig and have it on display with an apple in its mouth. That's how they eat the pig. But they had. So I'm telling you about this Filipino lechon. Yeah, they eat that all the time. They ordered a crispy pata before. And if you don't know what a crispy pata is, it's Spanish also for foot. But it's in the Philippines, it means foot also. So they take the whole foot and they dunk it in oil and they fry it. And then they serve it to you like that, fist down. Or like that, hoof, yeah, down. Um, and they served it right next to me, like I ordered it. I'm like, what in the world is that? It was not pleasant, but that's what they like to eat. So to each his own, right? That's what they like to eat. Not me. I'll just take the bacon. Bacon, please. Bacon, bacon. But I only like bacon separate from anything. I don't like bacon in a sandwich. I don't like bacon bits in my salad. No, I just have like strips of bacon on the side of whatever I have it with, whether it's eggs or hash browns or rice. Bacon on the side. I'm getting a taste for bacon now. Oh my gosh. Bacon. Oh, babe, if you're going to the store, you should get some bacon. If you're listening. Oh, no, don't get bacon. We could cook it on the Ninja grill. The air fryer. The last time we did that came out perfect bacon. Perfect bacon and that Ninja. We had air fried baby potatoes for dinner tonight with grilled pork tenderloin and cucumber salad. Cucumber salad sounds good. What goes in there? Is it like vinegar and oil and other stuff? Bacon, egg, cheese breakfast sandwich is one of the greatest joys in life. I bet I would love, I've never tried the Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. But now that I think about it, Why have I never tried the Egg McMuffin from McDonald's? Like, I would get it without the cheese and without any meat. I would just get it with egg. I'm plain like that. I like my pizza, just cheese. I like my hot dog, plain hot dog. I know I'm in Chicago and I eat a plain hot dog. I know I've already gotten, mm. But I like plain stuff. I like bacon on the side, not in anything, and I like eggs. Just if I'm gonna eat eggs in a sandwich, it's only gonna be eggs, nothing else. But yeah, I really gotta try that egg McMuffin one of these days. I don't know why I haven't tried it, and I'm already the age that I am, and I still have never. No, nothing from McDonald's. You know what? Not that I go to McDonald's all the time. Actually, through the pandemic, I only have gone probably 4 times during the pandemic, and that's because there's a McDonald's on every corner where I live. But I actually can taste the blech in McDonald's. I could taste that. That's why they call this junk food. That's from me cooking my meals every day. But I'm like saying, like when we go on the road, sometimes we have to have some breakfast, and there's nothing there. Hey Ryan, you want to come say hi? Tell the people hi. They've never met you.
I have to go to the car.
Oh, you have to go take the car to.
I don't know when.
You're texting him. Our van needs repair. My favorite dressing with cucumber is yogurt, mayonnaise, with a bit of vinegar, salt, and pepper. I think I made that with one of my Hello Fresh meals. It came with like yogurt and mayonnaise and sour cream, and you mix it together, and then there was a cucumber that um you grated in there, the cucumber. Go to an honest deli for a breakfast sandwich. Hmm, where would that be? I would probably make my own egg muffin, though. I could get a Thomas's English muffin, fry my own egg, scramble it first, then fry it, and put it in there. It's gonna be way better than McDonald's. Even though Thomas's English muffin, that's packaged foods. But see, you can't totally get away from packaged foods. Especially if you live in a big city. It's where a lot of stores are, and you're going to the store for your meat and your produce, and you come across packaged, especially those end cap displays of new crackers or new chips. Sometimes they're hard to resist. hmm That's what I haven't been making a lot of progress with my blanket here. If you're just coming in, this is what I'm working on or trying to work on. It's my live description says crochet and chat, and all I've been doing is chatting. Not too much crochet. David does his own breakfast sandwich on wheat toast. We buy packaged bread, alas. um, Costco seems to have gotten rid of my favorite bread that I like. I didn't see it at all. It was I was having a hot flash while looking for it, so it's possible that it was there and I just didn't see it because I was just so hot. I couldn't concentrate on anything. Okay, David, what is it? I'm all for crochet news. Did you do something new with crochet? I have to get some of my whips finished. I think about that a lot. Like that whip is just sitting there. It's probably sad, thinks I've forgotten about it. Yeah. So what was it, David? Did you want to tell? Did you want to come up, David? Where'd you go? The suspense. You got us all waiting. Sabrina. I can't read that name. Melodious. One of my favorite YouTubers made a tutorial out of one of my patterns. The link is at my channel. Oh my gosh. See, there it is, David. It took a while. But yeah, I guess it was late. I would like to do that. Because I'm not a pattern writer, but I would like to make somebody's pattern on my channel. I've only made one channel, like sort of a tutorial. That was kind of hard to get the angle right. I don't have one of those fancy tripods that fold this way, towards me. So, and even if well, I guess I could. I'm thinking now how I could do it. I see. I see. So, like, okay, never mind. I had to okay the message and I was crocheting and I saw it. Oh, you had to okay the message? Why? Really? Let me do this. There. Didn't I already, David, give you a blue jacket? I thought I did. Okay. But I am wondering about David's blue jacket. I thought I gave him a blue jacket. Yeah, I got to get used to doing that camera work where, because my first one, my only like tutorial was showing how to make a chain. I kind of made it for my relatives that don't know how to crochet. So that was the first step. Make this chain. I sort of thought you had, but I have on mine like a sieve. What? Yeah, I made you blue a couple weeks ago because I remember I called it a blue dress and you said no, a blue jacket. Or was that Joe? Who said that? I don't know. But you got your jacket on now. Well, like I said, I was supposed to come off at this time because the electrician was going to come and now he's not going to come. And so now we have the extra half an hour to spend until Dana comes on her live. And then we'll go raid her. As you could tell, I'm not in the Yarniverse today. I thought I would sit at the kitchen table, and this is my little display. This is like a donut, and this is the March square that Jada and Stitches made in, I think it was 2017 she made it. And then next month is an Easter theme square. So don't miss that. And I also have to remind you because I said this when I first went on today, that I will be doing a giveaway for my tube anniversary. I've been making crochet videos for 1 year as Hook Crochet, for 1 year as of March 30th. And I put, oh, here, let me put that in the chat. And let me put this in the chat again, because I put it earlier in the chat. This is my first video as Hook Crochet. I'll put that link and you could catch it later. It's a funny, less than 1 minute video. And it's a video that I never thought I would watch it 1 year later and it still be a problem. Just watch it when you get a chance. Okay, what did you say? Okay, that's Sabrina. Okay. Small break when then make the last little flower and then I can start putting it together. Oh, that's the hard part for me, is putting stuff together. I have a lot of appliques that I need to put on a blanket, and I don't enjoy doing that. So a lot of times it doesn't get done in a appropriate amount of time. There's David's link. Everybody go follow him. He is endorsed by Crochet YouTube, Crochet Royalty. Crystal from Bagel Day has endorsed David. So David is the ish, aren't you, David? Mm-hmm. And so, David, my plan is, when you're royalty, then you can endorse me. I think that shall be our plan. I think I need my cup of coffee to wake me up, but see, that's the problem then. If I have my cup of coffee, I'm gonna obviously immediately get a hot flash, right? Then I'll be more apt to wake up in the middle of the night and stay up. If you're you're the ish, you say you're the ish. With this, I don't mind as much. When it is done, I can add behind the rest. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna let you run again. I've let you run before. I think this is what Joe said. If you go on YouTube and you clear your watch history, then you rewatch somebody, does that give them more hours? Because if you watch the same video over and over, that person doesn't get more hours just by you watching it over and over. Is that how it works? Anybody out there know? Dana, Joe, are you guys out there? Or is that a secret that we're not supposed to let each other know? Like, according to YouTube, you know? But that algorithm is kind of freaky. You all know that I'm getting a puppy, right? I didn't tell anybody I don't think I put it on Facebook that I'm getting a puppy. But all of a sudden, Facebook is suggesting Amazon Pet. So they're suggesting products from Amazon that have to do with pets. If you have alternate goal, I just open my secondary YouTube account. I'm considering opening up a second Google ID for Chester's channel. That will be the channel for my puppy. I'll make a channel for him. It'll be Chester's channel. Maybe we'll do a lot of TikToks. Now that's my plan. Will I do it? Will I stick to it? I don't know. That's just my plan. Just like the name, Chester. That's just my plan. I could change my mind when he comes home. Yeah, but I don't think did I Google anything about dogs? Maybe I have. I don't think so though. The only thing I can think of is I belong to this Facebook group that has to deal with having miniature pinchers. But I've been in that group for over a year now. And just now they're starting to send me, I don't know. I know, David. Everybody has a big brother. They all have ears. And don't forget Cortana. Cortana, she can hear. And she answers me when I don't call her. For example, she's not answering me now, and I'm saying Cortana. And it's not because I have windows open. She'll answer me any other time when I don't need her attention. When we were in a restaurant a couple of days ago, for the only time, the rare time we were in a restaurant, I was talking and it was quiet in the restaurant because it's pretty empty, right? It's quiet, and there was one other family off to the side having their dinner, kind of far away. And Sari answers me. I didn't understand what you said. And I said to her loudly, Sari, that's because I wasn't talking to you. And she says, I still don't understand what you said. Please explain. It only recently encountered Cortana for the first time. Remind me of things I mentioned I like doing emails. Oh, really? Well, Cortana's always at talking to me when I'm not talking to her. Like when I'm cooking, she'll answer. Sometimes when I'm watching a video, and in that video, if the person says something that sounds remotely like Cortana, Cortana will answer. See how much I've said Cortana, and she still hasn't answered. Don't get it. I don't understand it. I just recently realized, David, that all this time I've been greeting people at my church or counting them. I'm standing in a certain spot. I just realized that there are cameras all over the church. Cameras on the ceiling. Cameras, which is for security purposes. But I didn't realize I was being watched that whole time. And different spots, different doors. All the doors have cameras above them and off to the side. All of them. Never noticed it before. So that's kind of weird. But then I started feeling self-conscious, like what are they saying? Because they just see me. Oh my gosh. And I'm I'm being anxious. Like if I stand like this, I think somebody's gonna come and yell at me. Sandy, don't stand with your arms folded. So I'm like, oh my gosh, they can see me. Behave. It's kind of weird, but I get it. All this crazy ish that goes down in churches and grocery stores and Walmarts. You have to have cameras everywhere now. You know, it's necessary. So even though I don't like being watched, I like my safety. So Cortana is going to project manage my life. I'm okay. I realized that a long ago we gave up any kind of expectation of privacy. So if it works for me, I'll give it a go. Like the smart TV, I heard the smart TV can watch you. If it is, hello. I knew that since the day we brought it home. But I have a friend that says that's not absolutely not true. And I don't know if she's right. I don't know if I'm right. But whatever. They're not going to find anything interesting watching me. I mean, they might, but they might get entertained. But there's nothing like illegal going on, so I don't have to worry about that. They're not gonna, you know. But yeah, all this technology and even people have written movies about artificial intelligence and how it's everywhere, and they've written movies that are supposed to be in the future. A while ago they came out, and now we're seeing that stuff is actually happening. Well, just like you gotta, when I watched Star Trek The Next Generation, one episode years ago, the guy was talking to somebody on his watch. Well, we do that today. I may not be able to see the picture, which was going on in that episode. His face was on the watch like FaceTime. I can't see the face. I could see the face on my phone. And that's the thing, because back then, I don't think cell phones were a big deal back then when they made that episode. It was watches that were a big deal. Everybody had a watch. So they put it on a watch. So we're actually living like that, where we can look at somebody on our device and talk and have a live conversation. Now, what would be really fun if you can do like they have those buttons, and tells them it tells you, tell the machine you want a glass of water, and the glass of water materializes, and or you want a muffin, and the muffin materializes. That I can't wait for. That's going to be fantastic. If I don't have to ever go to the store, thank you. And I just realized that I've been grocery shopping the wrong way all this time. I saw those signs everywhere in my grocery store. Shop and scan, shop and scan. Well, you get your groceries, you get your phone. Before you put the item in your cart, you scan it with their app. You put the item in your cart, and then you keep on going your journey. You scan and shop and scan. Then at the end, you pay with your phone, and you walk out. And you can bag your groceries. There's a spot where you can bag your groceries. But I would choose not to bag them and take them from the grocery cart to my car and just put them in like a bin. Like right now I have a laundry basket that I put my groceries in. That way I can carry it instead of carrying a bunch of bags. Yes, clear your history. Okay. I want a holodeck. Yeah. A holodeck. Oh, those are scary. But yes, Dana says clear your history, and that will refresh and give that person brand new hours. And I'm already to the point, even though it hasn't been a year, a 365 days year, but it's been 12 months. YouTube has already started deducting my hours from March of last year. And I only started making videos from the end of March 30th. So I don't know why my hours are down. My hours for the year went down in 12 months. On the dashboard when you see your monetization status, and the hours for 12 months started going down. And I haven't completed a full 12 months. My day one started March 30th. So I don't know what that's about. And a lot of you who are not YouTubers don't know what I'm talking about. So I apologize. But Dana and David and Joe, if you're here, you know what I'm talking about. And Granny. Jeanette is here. Hello. I want to try to pay with my phone or try my card with the tap option. The Apple Pay or Google Pay. You probably have Google Pay. It's addicting. Dana, I've been meaning to email you. Okay. Okay, Fiber Floozy, less hours. But my goal is 4,000, right? So I'm slowly reaching that goal. Every day it's higher. higher for the 12 months, you know? Then started going lower. It went drastically low. Like 100 hours were taken away. How could somebody unwatch me? You know? I'm talking the total in 12 months. That number shouldn't have gone down yet because we have not completed 12 months yet. I started in March, sure, but we haven't completed March. So, and the YouTube dashboard on your phone gives you the last 365 days. The dashboard on your laptop gives you 12 months. Yeah, I had, and David's losing subs. Yeah, I had, pretty much I had no hours in March. So they're counting my March hours. They took, oh, this is confusing. I pretty much, if I started March 30th and I did one March 31st, the March 30th was less than 1 minute. The March 31st was 5 minutes. And then April started. So I pretty much had maybe, if everybody watched it, maybe had 5 hours in March. But they took away 100 hours. So that's like, what gives? I don't know. It's like not fair. Not fair at all. Let me see if I could explain what I'm talking about. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I can't remember what it was before. It seems to have gone up. YouTube, do you take a long time? Do you lag YouTube? Is that what it is? You take a long time to catch up to real life? Is that what it is? I'm down to 2,000 minutes. So if I have to have 4K hours by my anniversary date, I have to get some major hours. Minutes? You're down to minutes in 1 year? 2,000 minutes? Because I noticed, are you looking at the dashboard from your phone? It gives you minutes until you reach a certain amount, and then it changes to hours. Oh, yeah. I guess it's why you shouldn't look at it every day. Like the scale. It's funny. The scale, we want the number to go down. And YouTube, we want that number to go up, right? Mm. Sorry, I gotta take this call and mute. Hello?
Hey, Sandy.
I'm so sorry. I am going to have to leave. That repairman came after all. Um, let's all go and raid Dana's channel. She's going to be on in a little bit. And, oh, shit. let's put her there. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave, but let's go to rate her. She'll be on in a few minutes. Sorry, Dana, I can't stay the whole time, but let me put this there. Where'd it go? Okay. All right. Everybody take care and stay safe. Bye.